Emotions on Rampage is a story depicting the emotional shortcomings in a man's handling of his affairs.
I just dropped this for people to actually wake up from the inside to pick what they understand from the story. If you watch the story, it is in kind of two parts. Cheta on the other part and the other company on its own. When you watch the two, you see how they are reacting to each other. What Cheta is portraying is different from what the other company is portraying, but when you go into the wide world, you see that these two are in operation. These are realities facing us here in our companies, in our workplaces, even in our homes.
Emotions is defined as full-body experience, an interplay between our thoughts and physical sensations.
May this day be blessed, sir. What would make the day a blessed one, Mr. Kepa? When you have bluntly refused to report to work for 3 days now. Can you explain yourself?
Explanations? As if you don't know.
Know what? Know what, Mr. Cheta? What is it that I know that will keep you out from your work for 3 days now without any excuse or permission?
His desires is taking a toll on satisfaction through insensitive and diabolical means.
Diabolical man, you will never succeed. See, if you are tired of working here, just tender your resignation and I will accept it. Stop it.
Mr. Clemens, I think enough has come to the door of enough. Diabolical mind, you said? That's what you are.
He, Cheta, failed to resolve his critical problems, looking at issues from a singular point of view.
We are trying to see how we can help our society to manage their emotions, which is creating panic and problem everywhere. You could see the tension in the land, our country, our society. What you hear is bailout. The state governors could not pay worker salaries. Even some companies cannot pay. It's a general thing, and a lot of people have been caught napping into the problem of unpaid salaries, or in the name of there is no money to pay. Yes, there is no money most times. How do you handle it? Is what we're trying to address here.
The emotions of these two men were put to a test, but were overpowered by their weak reasoning power.
If this mess is no longer palatable for you, just tender your resignation and I bet you I will get a better replacement in the next 24 hours.
So, you have made up your mind to eat my 4 months' sweat and my 4 months' suffering. Diabolical mind. You have a paper and pen right there before you to sack me. Sack me.
That's what I meant when I said you are putting me to the wall. Fool. Nonsense.
Their zero reasoning power produced the frustration and nuisance that trailed Cheta all through his life.
If you cannot take control of your emotions, you're going to be a wreck, what they call emotional wreck. I've seen this movie and I think I recommend it to everybody that intends to put their emotions in check, because that's like the powerhouse of the human mind. If you can't put your emotions in check, you're going to end up as an emotional wreck. Avoid that. Get a copy of Emotions on Rampage. You might just call me back to give me an offering. I endorse Emotions on Rampage.
My name is David Paul of Great Times Television. I want you to watch Emotions on Rampage. It's a movie where you are going to know how to check on your emotions, especially learning how not to escalate it. I endorse Emotions on Rampage. Watch it.
My name is Mike Ogundu. I am a filmmaker, a full-time DJ and director. I endorse this film, Emotions on Rampage.
My name is Karen Anderson Benson, popularly known as Karen, Your Black Coffee. Have you seen this clip of Emotions on Rampage? You must watch it. I endorse it.
Emotions fall under these categories: anxiety or apprehension, sadness or unhappiness, anger or irritation, happiness and delight.
The lesson there one is, don't allow your emotions to control you. How will you feel as a director? How will you feel as a boss when your employee fights you and defeats you? This goes to tell you that we should not allow our human emotions to control us.
Viewers out there, my name is Ovunda Ihuon, Doctor of Film Studies, Department of Theatre and Film Studies, University of Port Harcourt. I teach acting, voice and speech for stage and screen. Emotions on Rampage is a movie you just cannot afford to miss. It's a sit at home, it's a sit tight, it's a never miss out movie. Learn how to manage your emotions. I endorse.
Alright, this is now Mr. OKWEKU and I did here live entertainer, comedian, musician, rasta man to the bones. I did the matter. Emotions on Rampage. Live. I endorse her with my full hand. Baka, boko, boom shaka. One hand.
To overcome your emotions, please ask these questions. Anxiety. What am I afraid of? Sadness and frustration. What have I lost? Anger. How have I or my values been attacked? Happiness. What have I gained?
We're looking at how can we address this critical area of our life. People don't know how to manage their anger. When they are frustrated, what they say, how they conduct themselves. When they are weak, when they are hot, how do you handle yourself? It's the essence for this production. Emotions on Rampage.
In another scenario, Company B, there is acrimony brewing between Mr. Dada, the trusted manager of Mr. Anyekwe, and a worker, Chisom.
I know that in your eyes, in your heart, and in your entire world, I do not exist. But that does not take away the fact that I'm living. I want to assure you of one thing in this office, and that is, he whose ears detest the sound of my voice will hear that of evil spirits. Excuse me.
Chiso, come back here.
Dada has been withholding and spending the workers' salaries for 6 months.
We all know that for the past 6 months we've not been paid our salaries. But I assure you, as soon as the boss comes back, he will pay us our salary.
Chisom became aggressive over Dada's actions because, in a dream, she got wind of what Dada was doing, how he used charms on the workers not to voice out their grievances, thereby making them keep quiet over unpaid 6 months' salaries.
Please, nobody should be stopping with the matter of salary as soon as he steps in here.
Am I clear with that?
No, do you have anything to say?
I have nothing to say.
Ebere, and you?
I don't have anything to say, sir.
Madam Chisom.
So all of you have closed your mouths, or has he closed them for you? You don't have anything to say again. Liara.
So we've been talking behind me.
Allow me to finish. When you were talking, I did not interrupt you. And when did you become our salary negotiator? Have we ever asked you to be the mouthpiece of our salaries?
Shut up your mouth!
Madam Chisom.
You were
this company?
Don't shout me down. And don't ever call me madam again. Manager, my foot.
A small box and a white handkerchief was the medium for this so-called voodoo, otherwise known as black magic. Because of the revelation in the dream, Chisom strived to expose Mr. Dada. This she succeeded in doing when the boss, Mr. Anyekwe, returned and called for a brief meeting to know the state of affairs of the company.
Hey, what's up, Africa? What's up, Nigeria? My name is Osinigi. Osinigi and Google Boy. Fine boy, no pimple. Osina wata bro garanya. You know that movie, Emotional Rampage, man? It got so charming. You don't understand? Watch that movie. I endorse.
This is the first time I'm seeing a production, a movie, a work that is actually focusing on the essence of controlling your emotions as it has to do with your person, starts to do with how much you benefit from the society, as it has to do with your career, etc. It takes someone who is able to control his or her emotion to actually be able to relate with people. As a practitioner in this field, as somebody who has seen jobs, I've seen movies, I've seen soap operas, I've seen documentaries, I want to say this is one of its kind. Therefore, I endorse the project Emotions in Rampage. Endorsed.
I'm the Dean Faculty of Music, the Big Daddy. I'm endorsing this movie, Emotion on Rampage. You must watch it.
Naija, I greet honor. My name is Big Joe, a film editor, director, producer. Listen, I want to endorse just this magic movie, Emotions on Rampage. Be on it, watch it, take it. Boom, 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 boom.
So please, my small boss.
If ever come close to me, I will smash this boss with my foot.
What? Smash my small boss? Oh! This guy will kill me.
Boss, this man doesn't have any report to give. Ask him where our salary is for 6 months now.
What? The salary?
Yes, sir.
While the meeting was going on, she removed a small box from Mr. Dada, who could not present any report because his powers lie in the small box and the white handkerchief. He was confused and shattered.
Chisom, give me my small box. Chisom, give me my small box.
Mr. Dada,
sir,
is that the answer to the question I just asked?
No, sir. My small box.
Now sit down and give me every detail of what has been going on in this company for the past 6 months. Now, right. Now sit down. And I mean now. I said I need the reports.
Okay, sir. Oh, my reports. My files. The files. Chisom, please, my small boss.
If ever come close to me, I will smash this boss with my foot.
What? Smash my small boss?
Mr. Anyekwe was disappointed in his manager, Mr. Dada. Consequently, Mr. Dada was fired for poor management of the company, and Miss Chisom thereafter was appointed as the acting manager of the firm.
Okay, I'll pay you. I said go back to sleep. I'm sorry, right?
Sir.
I'm highly disappointed in you. See you in my office right now.
Overtrading of profits, selfishness of management, and expansion of company arms without due consideration of human resource of the company was always the bane. Again, lack of communication between the management and the workers of companies on private basis creates even bigger problems.
Whatever I do, anyone around Let's create joy. Let's see how can I assist society to be a better and a safe place for all of us. Cheers.
Cheta did not find life easy as his emotions came into play after the incident with his boss.
How can you match break somebody at the middle of the road like that? This is stupid question for you to ask. You watch my car behind you and you're talking rubbish. How do you think I can do to this car? You spoil your car, right? You spoil your car, my friend. You have eyes. This is not the person of having eyes over there. Even a being with 20 eyes cannot avoid hitting you. Because you watch break suddenly and the middle of the road. What's your problem, my friend? Let me call the police. Eh? Forget it. Yes. Hello? Okay, Bob. He's running! Somebody catch him for me! He's running! Somebody catch him for me!
If Cheta had thought that seeing issues from the other person's point of view or having dialogues could solve problems, he would have avoided all the ordeals he went through. Yet, these were not in vain, for they acted as lessons that formed experiences which would further build him into what he became in life.
What have I got myself into? Fighting to settle a score? To vet my frustration? Just a punch. I find myself in police nets. Managed and come out. Everyday harassment, from ABEL to local government agents, from passenger to accidents. Oh, where am I? Isn't this a long journey to survival? I have lost my 4-month salary just to be running from police. Oh.
Every time you change the main character in your story, just like magic, the whole story starts to change in order to adapt to the new main character. Don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits. Mistakes are not bad in nature. Mistakes are energizers of knowledge.
My boy, you are in a big mess. Why have you allowed your emotions to control you? Where is your reasoning power? Cheta, I'm asking you. I said, where is your reasoning power?
When he felt frustrated and thought that resorting to stealing on his new job was the answer.
I give you a job and you go and steal my money? Sorry, sir. Now, get up. I'm very sorry, sir. Get up. Sorry, sir. Please, sir. I said get up and get out of my office. Sir, please, sir. Tell me, sir. Get up. Nonsense.
Walking absent-minded on the streets, pushing down a girl hawker and beating her upon protesting, and in turn was mobbed by passers-by who came to the rescue of the girl hawker. His frustrations were countless. He was rescued by someone when embarrassed by a woman he was owing. All these tamed him into the knowledge that life does not only come in black and white, but also with gray patches.
Really, it's a lesson to management, company management, the government, and the society at large. You understand? It falls on both the employer and the employee.
My name is Savior Ekandem. Emotion and Rampage is a must-watch movie for you and your family. This movie will help you on anger management. So I recommend it to you and then friends. If you must manage your emotions when you're under stress, then you have to watch this movie. I recommend Emotional Rampage for you.
Well, I'm expecting my viewers, those that will watch this movie, to learn from the character there, Cheta. When you fail to control your emotions, you run into problems.
My name is Shitu Idris. I'm the publisher of ABEL magazine. I've seen the movie Emotions on Rampage. Emotions on Rampage is a must watch for everyone. I endorse.
My name is Alison Obu, aka The Bullshit. You need to watch Emotions on Rampage. A beautiful film. You just can't stop watching that film. I endorse it.
Yeah, Emotions on Rampage. This is Silas Mohamed, Chairman Actors Guild of Nigeria, Rivers State. Emotions on Rampage is a wonderful movie. Are you emotional? Come, watch, and know how you can control your emotion. This movie is for you. I'm talking to you. Wow. You better watch Emotions on Rampage. You will gain a lot. I endorse it. I endorse it. I endorse it.
Well, Emotions on Rampage is a film that must be watched by all and sundry. Emotional intelligence is a situation where you are able to manage your emotion in the midst of circumstances and situations. And when you talk of Emotions on Rampage, we are looking at a situation where you are able to manage your emotions, whatever situation you face, whatever thing you are encountering. I, Dr. Felix Benjamin, an actor, endorse Emotion on Rampage, a must-watch for all.
Very interesting story, and when I was called on to direct this job, I was so happy to be part of it, because that title, the title alone kind of captured my attention, you understand, and from the story, I bet you will learn a lot from it. That's Emotional Rampage. I love it. It's a nice one.
The message is that our lives are defined not by the challenges we encounter, but by how we respond to these challenges.
It's filled with ups and downs. Sometimes what we see isn't what it is. Borrow and live on the lessons we learn. The day may start with cloud and go down with the sun. Trials and temptation may run down our emotion. Needless to embrace it with anger. To me, no. Emotion on rampage may lead to more sins. Remember, the last laugh is always the best. Nature will give you your rest. Your rest to come. Your rest to come.
That's it. Action. Again.
you have a feeling that you don't know. And after you go around there, good means there's no knowledge in them. I'm not in here. The way you carry this number, because remember you are the only one who